Hello,
YouTube.
It is story time again. We're filming this on July 17th. It's a little chilly today, actually.
The weather's perfect.
Never got up no higher than 73 or 75 degrees. We just got done doing a recent live stream of Musicality Avenue. That was fantastic. Please check out that live stream whenever you can. And also, like I said, it's a little chilly tonight. Not a good night to go swimming. Hey, yeah, we brought up the idea of swimming. All right, let's turn back the clock. Let's go back to the Wayback Machine, like Mr. Peabody and who's that boy's name? Sherman? Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah, we're gonna go back on the Wayback Machine. This is before we moved up here. About 2, maybe 3 years before we moved up here. This is when we used to own a vehicle, believe it or not. And yes. We were out and about. We were living down there for a few years, down in the south end of town. This is like due south of us. We walked past this place on a past live stream. I'm due to pass walk pad again in the near future. But we used to live down that way, and we had a neighbor moved in down there, yes. And they saw the backyard, and they saw other people's backyards had small inflatable pools. Inflatable pools was popular at the time, and all that stuff. So now what I'm leading to it is, I know a lot of landlords has what they call water controversies. Well, this tenant caused a big water controversy in a way.
Yeah, they did.
And actually violated not violated somebody else's ability to pay for the bills, like water and sewer down there. I'm talking about down there, technically. And what happened was someone put in a big inflatable pool while we were gone. And we kind of heard rumors that they were going to do it. And we were trying to tell them don't do it because
don't do it.
we trying to tell them don't do it. You might get in trouble. I talked to the landlord. I'm pretty sure they're okay with it. Okay, fine. They went ahead and put the pool in. It did. When the landlord got the water bill, holy crap! They went off the rocker. Mm-hmm. They came ask us if that was our pool, and I said no. Because we would have asked properly first. If we wanted one, but there's no space, and it was one of the neighbors put a big inflatable pool. There was enough water in that pool that would give us not just flush our toilet, take our showers, do our cooking, wash our hands for about a year. That's a lot of water, guys. That's a big inflatable pool. I'm surprised they made them that big, but I was surprised how big it was in that. But it was enough water that they would have had to take us 2 years to use, based almost 2 years to use up.
Yes.
And that, so. But yeah, they got in trouble by the landlord down there. They ended up paying almost, what was it? Almost a $2,000 water bill.
Yes.
It was a big water bill, and they had to pay the landlord back $2,000. Now, there was another violation because of that pool and how deep it was. It was not fenced in. This is what they call, it's a legal mumbo jumbo. I can't think about it right now. It has something called unwanted invitation. And basically what it is people will use the pool when it's not fenced in. They'll just come in, try to use the pool, and if they drown in that pool, guess who's legally responsible? The person who owns the pool, because you created an inviting moment, what they call unwanted invitation, something like that. I don't know what the legal mumble jumble term is. Please tell me what it is. Okay, so when we moved up here back in 2007, when we moved up here, not back up here, but up here since 2007. That's a long time, guys. Oh, by the way, Angie took off on me. So we used to have a pool up here. The first owners that we signed the lease with, They decided because the pool was in such a disrepair, it would have cost a fortune to even get it back running. If they did get it back running, they said the rent was going to jump up big time. So we voted no for the pool, for the maintenance costs, safety issues, and all that stuff. So they ripped out the pool. Probably within the first year and a half that we was living up here, and that. But yeah, we had friends and neighbors and relatives that wanted to come over and use the pool that was up here. And what happens if one of them would have drowned? Well, it would have been on us because we invited them in to a situation that was unsafe or something like that. That's why when apartments has their own pool, they put a lot of strict rules to those pool usage. Oh, here comes Angie right now. So either way, if you live in an apartment duplex, that's like a duplex house turned into 3 or 4 apartments. I know there's a lot of houses in town that's turned into 3 or 4 apartments. They've been around for years.
Make sure you ask your landlord.
It's best you don't put a pool in, because unless your landlord provides you one and it's fenced in, go for it. But follow the rules, because they do have rules. Like I said, if we would have had our pool still up here, our rent would have been a lot higher, and it would have been a lot of strict rules who we invite. And of course, like I said, when you decided to want to go beyond the rules and want to put in your own pool, be prepared to pay for the water bill, because that was, like I said in this video, in this story time, it was an expensive water bill, over $2,000, I do believe, and they had to pay every penny of it. If they didn't, they would have been evicted. And I think they got evicted anyway, so they deserved it. And that, even after they paid the water. Okay, that's it for story time. Pool or no pool.
You guys, we did not use it.
Yeah, no, we did not use it, because you know why? If we use it, we would have been just as guilty of it too. So, no, we did not use it. It was inviting, but we never used it, and that. So, and I'm glad. Like I said, if you're living in those duplexes and want to put a pool in, you gotta make sure it's fenced in. You gotta make sure you got your landlord okay. Make sure you're willing to help, pay for the water bill, whatever, because it's gonna be expensive. And like I said, owning a pool doesn't matter if you live in here, if you live in an apartment complex or in your backyard. There's a lot of legal issues that ties to that pool, because it is what they call, I don't know, like I said in this video, if someone tells me the true legal terms, it's called unwanted invitation, where someone invites themselves to use your pool and something happens, and now you're on the hook for their injury or wrongful death and that. So be prepared for legal problems with that. Oh yeah, it's one of those things when people trespass and you're still going to be legally in trouble for it. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, well, it's unbelievable. We're finally going to end this video. Please like, share, subscribe to the notification bell. Angie a little slow on this one, and I gotta get going. We'll see you guys later.
Yep.